Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 9 of our slow and immersive run of Stellaris. We are playing as the Authoritarian Guardianship of the Mindwardens origin. And we have Exalted, Priesthood, and Sovereign Guardianship as our civics. We are generally Authoritarian, Militarist, and Spiritualist in our ethics. We are a defensive union, effectively. We stand as the bulwark for the galaxy against psionic menace. And we've gotten to 2283 so far. We've spread out over quite a large area now. But you can see kind of the overall galaxy view kind of out here. This is where we are. We're kind of approaching mid-game. In terms of the story so far, we've just generally been quite lucky with, even though we're playing with rare habitable worlds and no guaranteed habitable worlds, we did find actually a continental planet right next to us. Found a few other planets next to us, which was very nice. We have also progressed our sort of origin story and defeated the what were they called? I think the warden of the Nexus. Hang on, let me just remind myself, what was it called? Nexus of the Wanderer is what it was called. This constellation, and grabbed that, which actually gave us, I didn't quite realize it in previous episode, but it gave us 2 more continental worlds. Unfortunately, we didn't pick the purity gene tradition that allowed us to purge these pesky psionics, which I am a little bit disappointed in, because I did want to purge all psionic beings from this whole thing. Hang on, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have to. We can. Migration. Where are they migrating to? Interesting. Okay, they must be migrating between planets, but that's where we are. We also had an aggressive AI here, rogue defense system. They are determined exterminators XT489 spawned to our south. We did already have a war with them, and we pushed them back a couple of constellations. We're still in a war with them. We're about to run into kind of major war exhaustion. But we might actually be able to just push them. We're actually within striking distance of their homeworld. We might just do some damage there. Yeah, and that's where we are. Now that we've dealt with Nexus of the Wanderer, we actually freed up our ships here to go and join us in dual-ship systems so that we can either defend ourselves effectively or strike at their home system, as I just said. Other than that, in terms of traditions, we've gone with prosperity, supremacy, unyielding, and we also picked a couple in harmony so far. We also gone as ascended in I guess previous episode. We did the biological ascension, and we should have really gone with full purity. It's really unfortunate that at the end I kind of chickened out there and went with cloning because I didn't quite understand how these work. But fair enough. Now all of our leaders will have a backup clone with them, which is nice. I wish we could either purge people instead who are not pure, like we are. That would have been thematic. But that's kind of where we are at. We're playing Iron Man, so there's no way to go back. Having said that, that's pretty much where we are. Let's do kind of a quick overview of our empire. Like, it's been a few days since I played, but got a bunch of timed projects. Where is that? That's kind of over here where we did a lot of fighting. Do we have a science ship nearby? Yeah. So we're gonna collect that. So that's done. We have lots of minerals. Might as well dump 10,000 of them on the market. So that's kind of done. We have unspent trade points. Yeah, oh, it's fine. Actually, we might just genetically change these to become slaves and maybe get rid of their psionics through genetics. Create template. Haunting visions. This trait can never be removed. Oh dear. Uncanny intuition cannot remove beneficial traits, cannot remove this trait. Oh, unfortunately, psionic can never be removed. They should have been purged, really. Oh, it's such a shame we didn't pick purge. But that's fine. So that's kind of where we're at, where we have relic activation available. Voltaeum reality perforator, because we did find the Voltaeum home system, and really we already grabbed it. Yeah, Voltamar here. We grabbed it, so we do have pop immunities used -10%. Perforate reality for powerful temporary combat advantages. We'll keep that in our back pocket in case we need those temporary combat advantages, which we might actually do soon. Idle leaders here. I don't think that everyone's actually idle. They're just... High Shield is just... Okay, he's not a governor. But that is okay, I think. He's getting pretty old. Does he have a backup clone? Oh, he does. Anyway, we're doing really well. We've colonized some planets here. Now, the only concern I really have right now, our economy is very stable. The real issue we have is that Mindwardens... In fact, it's not actually the Mindwardens is the issue. The real issue is sovereign guardianship. And we get empire size from planets, branch offices, which we don't have, but planets and systems, we have 150%. We get penalized a lot for having a lot of systems. And we kind of expanded, I would even say over-expanded. Arguably, we should have stopped at Fell Floor. I should not have grabbed all of this. Yes, they're good systems. But to be honest, I'm kind of thinking maybe we do just pull back a little and leave this for these guys to take. It's not great, but I mean, we do want the habitable habitable planet, but I think it would have made more sense to kind of hole up in Fair Floor. Otherwise, we only expanded to where, yeah, we can also grab these two kind of by accident, which we don't really need. It's nice to have this wormhole. So yeah, so all in all, we got good systems, but you know, I'm gonna try and grab as few extra as possible, because the result of all of this right now is where we're getting plus 40% to technology cost and tradition cost, guys. We're gonna try and keep that steady if we can. Now, we do have this pre-FTL also out here on it's a desert planet, so we don't really care. Albanians, what are you? Albanian elites, desert preference, xenophobe, genetic memory, traditional, communal, decadent, and unruly. Okay. Fine, let's just keep them there. What age are they in? And they can't be... Yeah, we could just collect insights over them. What age are they in? What age are they in? The legend's currently in the equivalent Iron Age. So there'll be tons of time before they actually reach FTL stage. So that's fine. Let's just leave them there. In terms of our planets, I think we're doing fine. People are kind of migrating from our capital planet, but we are building more and more. We're getting genome researchers everywhere set up now that we have the Ascension done. So that's all good. Now, somehow our Hixam is in the frontier here. Yeah, the rest are all these homeworlds that we have. Yes, we kind of got a little bit off theme with how far we've expanded, but I mean, arguably we should have maybe left this alone, since we knew there was nothing here and there's no planets. We should have maybe grabbed up to here. But there's a continental world here, like, yeah, all of this. I mean, to be honest, it's nice to push borders away from our homeworld so that people don't immediately pounce on us. But we are paying for it. Yeah, so we are going to kind of lag behind. So anyway, let's go ahead and unpause though. Go to normal speed. And yeah, just keep building. Hixam Prime is our colony. We could put find Vash. We do have an official here. He'll be our governor. It's better to have a governor than no governor. It's interesting management. We actually did get some Cobarians somehow in here. They are migrating away.
System survey complete.
Okay, let's keep surveying. Yeah, but let's see how far we get to. And guys, the way I play, yeah, it's immersive, so I don't mind if we are eliminated. So be it, you know. Leader level up, Roshna Ilban, our high shield. Yeah, I think he used to be our Minister of Defense. 40 fire or military pioneer. Go 40 fire. We do generally kind of want to turtle up. New trait, Roshna Ilban. Got the 40 fire trait. Okay. Fine, so now...
Debris analyzed.
Yeah. Nice, some nice text. It's called fusion power, physics research. Okay, secrets of the Voltaire. Despite the fundamentally flawed conclusions, the Voltaire research into computing and virtual worlds was highly advanced and will dramatically aid our own studies. So we got expertise computing. Okay, that's Sashna Filvan, and Sashna Filvan is, I guess he researched the project, it must be. I guess that's our head of research. Who is Fashna Filman? Head of research? Sashna Filman, yeah. Okay, so he gets more research. How old is he? 79. Ooh. Fine. Research speed computing plus 15. Physics research gained 5,250. Tech progress for 10. Reality computer plus 10%. Research speed and amenities plus 10. Physics level 10 modifier. Amenities plus 10% everywhere. Research speed computing generally plus 7%. Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, that's his new trait. Fine. Now, down south here, I would like to strike out at these guys. However, this storm, what does that do to us exactly? Ship
Incoming
builds.
transmission.
Oh, look at that. These guys want a peace offer. Okay, let's consider it. Because they're exhausted. But what do we have here? Tempest, Torba, Taga, build ship speed, upkeep for Metallurgist, emergency FTL, damage risk 60%, and ship upkeep plus 100%. Ugh. I do want to strike at them because they are kind of expanding here. If we took out their home system, that would be pretty huge. However, I mean, they are stronger than us, I'll tell you that. Fine, as long as we contain them, because what I don't want to take any more systems. That's kind of a bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and agree. Just a white piece. Let's see how long that holds. But let's return our ships to their base. Although we do actually have... No, actually we do not have crew quarters here. So it is costing us keeping our fleets out in the field. Like that. We do have unemployment here. Not great. We've got sprawling slums. We're clearing that.
Debris analyzed.
Well, this is Frorzak. This is a 21-sized world. What do we specialize it in? Automatic research.
Blocker cleared.
Production per 100 of technicians.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, well, let's get a couple of generators, since clearly technicians are the thing here. Okay, research complete.
Construction complete.
We get 2 more star bases. What choices do we have? A monument, habitability plus 5% everywhere. And get that renewed. Granular acclimation. Change people's habitability preference. 50 months. Let's get habitability plus 5% throughout. Fleet Academy. Naval Logistics Office. Well, we have enough cap for now. Well, I guess what if we don't? Let's increase our cap, actually. Got a building going here. Yeah, we got gases here, so... I don't know. I don't want to grab these systems, but we kind of have to.
Debris analyzed.
I feel like thematically, I don't want to just kind of leave them there. Yeah, but Joroki 1 doesn't have any bones or anything like that. Ruined Sanctum of the Dreamer produces 1 Zro. Okay, to clear that, 500. Okay. We do kind of need... He's got 9 food districts, so maybe we make this one into our food world. Put 3 agriculture districts. We can then kind of clear all of this as well on here. Well, this should give us kind of...
Anomaly found.
You know, a decent amount of
Council
food,
agenda available.
to be honest. Council agenda is available. Yeah, we're building up all the stations here. Yeah, we need more consumer goods as well. That would be nice. Our Empire capital. Could get this up. Azanti displays psionic potential. Latent psionic powers have begun to manifest in a certain Azanti. According to leaked reports from authorities in the Azantian hive, while a cognitive connection among their species is nothing new, these reports describe paranormal abilities that are beyond anything in our existing records about them. These powers are so far limited to a very small minority of the Azanti species. As a whole, the reports offer no explanation for this phenomenon. How peculiar. Man, everyone's going psionic,
Debris
guys.
analyzed.
Oh, they all must be exterminated. Having said that, though, you know, I'm really cheesed off now that that we didn't, that we can't redo this. We should have picked Purge, because then we would have been able to just purge these. Because right now the issue is that we cannot purge. Because I believe all psionics should be purged. Simple as that.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Okay, let's just kind of keep it steady.
Debris
here.
analyzed.
Yeah, out of food, so let's just buy a bit of that. The power within. Our researchers conducted a thorough analysis of the cocoon on Cherokee 1. External scans of this imposing structure revealed it to be a highly secure receptacle designed to contain a powerful psionic entity. Despite the container's insulative layers of heavy alloys, high levels of psi radiation are permeating through the enclosure nonetheless. A group of psionic attenuators were installed around the cocoon. When activated, everyone in the vicinity was struck with searing levels of neural distress. The surface of the cocoon then twisted, its ovoid form becoming a shifting helix. The aperture has opened and we're receiving direct communication from within. You're here, but do not listen. Why? We will not let you poison our minds. A song to sing, you must listen. Let go of yourself and share its beauty. We will not let you poison our mind. Okay, what do you want? I want to hear singing. Everything is so quiet. Why? Enough of this. Why are you here? I am dreaming of a song, but the voices have gone silent. Where did the chorus go? What are these songs? The ones who kept you here are gone. What are these songs? A flow between waking and dreaming, a path between here and there. You cannot hear them. Your minds lack the understanding. Yeah, so why are you here? The ones who kept you are gone. You are here. You might sing. What are you? As the wheels spin, we listen. As the stars spin, we sing. What is the wheel? Ever turning above and beneath, a harmony known as the shroud. You are from the shroud? I am there still. I'll listen to the songs of two worlds. This one is muted. You do not belong here. You speak truth. We have heard enough. The cocoon we discovered on Jockey harbors a powerful interdimensional entity. It is likely that this being was somehow responsible for the psionic aura that threatened the sanctity of our minds. Our psionic attenuators are mitigating the danger it poses for now, but it is unclear how long our devices can restrain its influence. It is possible that, under controlled circumstances, we can harness its terrible power for our own purposes. Nevertheless, many in our society are calling for its immediate destruction. Its very existence stands against our long-held values. Destroy this abomination. Resources 25,000. Destroyers of the Lost modifier added. Defeating a psionic enemy and destroying the apparent source of their psionic aura boosted morale in our empire after enduring years of torment. Happiness plus 25%. Unity from jobs plus 25%. Monthly influence plus 1. Okay. Find a way to make use of this thing. Psionic heresy. Modifier added. No. Destroy this abomination. How much can we can keep 45,000. Yeah, destroy it. Boom. Now everyone's happy. Don't know why that sped up. Okay, so we may have, kind of played this a little bit wrong. Fine. Okay, well, let's see where this game takes us. Gotta speed this
Debris analyzed.
Okay, more debris analysis. Area 2, that's the system right next to us. Yeah, we do need more alloys, that is for sure.
System survey complete.
What do we have here? Economy. We've got some civilians here. I think we're kind of in good shape here overall. So we've got civilian industry and heavy industry. Very industrial planet. Even with some research complexes here. Society research, engineering research. Fine. Additions available again. Let's give our leaders a biochemical composure, or allow the simulation of pops into or out of our hive mind. Positive organic species traits can be removed with species modification. Negative organic traits can be added. Exemplary genetics can alter a pop appearance with species modification. Advanced organic species traits can be added or removed with species modification. Advanced organic species traits have reduced cost. Organic species. Let's give our leaders a backup clone. Or empire size from pops minus 10%. Work a popular mushroom of leader lifespan plus 10%. I would like to reduce our empire size, but the thing is, empire size from pops is 73. We're gonna reduce it by 7. Yeah, okay, fine. It's not really anything. Okay, let's get by a clone. Leaders gained trait. All eligible leaders gained the backup clone trait. See what that actually does. So leaders, high shield. It's got backup clone. On leader death is replaced by a clone leader. Let's see.
Debris analyzed.
See what that actually does to us. Rorzak here. We still have things to build. We've got a lot of temples on here. Again, some generators here. Energy research. Technician jobs 100. And to be honest, we've got plenty here. Let's remove these at least. I mean, what else? We need more.
Anomaly found.
Let's go with civilian industry. After that.
Blocker cleared.
I'm gonna make that first. Let's make this one produce energy and civilian goods. Because what are we really worried about right now? We need to kind of research this. Yeah, I really fear we've overexpanded, guys. We should have kept it pretty tight. Yeah, maybe like this could have been an endpoint. I mean, this is a good endpoint. Yeah, we shouldn't have really gone past that. So I mean, that content, that's not worth. Although, like, we will be able to kind of fight through that penalty there. Okay, what are we voting on? Military readiness. Diplomatic weight from fleet power and naval
Council
capacity.
agenda ready.
Ship upkeep, fine. Let's jump in now with everybody. Council agenda ready. Citizen pop happiness. Evolve in society. Yep. Get more unity in there. Now, our population should be very happy. Yeah, we're super stable. Stormbound returns. One of the research stations in Olfete came to us with a startling report. During the last cosmic storm, a strange ship had almost collided with the outpost. Visual reports show it was the same ominous vessel first reported some time ago. According to the space station, the hulls on the vessel were constructed from a strange amalgamation of organic compounds, calcium minerals, and metallic alloys. No organic life was detected, leading us to speculate that either this vessel was automated or had somehow gone rogue. However, the most baffling thing has yet to come. Large sections of its propulsion system were clearly shattered by space debris. This vessel should have been dead in space. If we assign a science vessel to monitor the next cosmic storm, they might be able to find out more about this mysterious craft. Intriguing. Unities. We have no time for such nonsense. Like, let's focus. We have a job to do, to be honest. Yeah, we need that unit. Although that 11,000
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Don't know. Maybe. Okay. Interstellar fleet traditions. Researched. A body of knowledge regarding combat behaviors is useless without a strong code governing its use. Nice. Fleet command limit. Food processing. Faculty of Archaeo Studies. It's a rare text, so let's go ahead and grab it, I guess. Unlocks building. Faculty of Archaeo. That is one planet limit. Research speed. Archaeo studies, Empire modify, minor artifact capacity. Science jobs, biologists are converted into Archaeo engineers. They produce some minor artifacts. Okay. Something. It's something. Maybe we build that on Chariot. Because it's got the society research from jobs. The Lorim Awaken. Oh my god. All Solorim throughout the galaxy have undergone a great change, whereas before their latent psionic power had only blossomed in a small minority, their entire species has now unlocked its full psionic potential. Although these changes seem to have originated in the Salorim Blessed Foundation, they have now manifested in all members of their species regardless of location. Aside from displaying an array of powerful psionic abilities, Salorim have started to forgo verbal communication with each other in favor of telepathy. God, the menace is spreading, guys. The psionic menace is spreading.
Blocker cleared.
We do need volatile modes. We do have volatile modes, I guess. What we really need... we need to read is like a governor here, but... Commanding no orders, scientist. Yeah, I think it's... well, we can still hire an official. Empire's Council, Planet Governor gives us unity from this guy. Official. Ship build speed. Righteous. The first enclave. We amassed great knowledge of the Shroud and developed advanced technologies to suppress its pernicious effects. While debating how to apply this mastery galaxy-wide, our fleet commanders have put forward an interesting proposal. They suggest setting up one of our fleets as an independent Mindwarden enclave, which would provide anti-psionic assistance throughout the galaxy. Our initial investment would fund the construction of a space station. In return, we would receive a share of future revenues. Their operational independence will allow for a larger scale deployment of such facilities. Naturally, we too could make use of their services and receive back a cut of our own payments. A worthy endeavor. Any fleet size of 30 or more can now be converted into a Mindwarden enclave. Mindwarden enclave capacity modifier added enclave capacity +2.
Situation log updated.
A worthy endeavor, certainly. Okay, well, what do we have here? Destroyers and corvettes, for example. And we have corvettes and destroyers here as well. Yeah, I would suggest we build one here. Right, where the wormhole is, because we might need to kind of go around the galaxy and just deal with people. But let's just wait on that a little bit. Make sure... yeah, let's kind of see, because we'll kind of take ships that we don't need that much.
Blocker cleared.
Right, and send those in there.
Blocker cleared.
Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we kind of do a little redesign of our fleets. Let's just kind of get the hang of where we are and what's going on here.
Blocker cleared. System survey complete.
Those are our strategic aims, guys. Run Hive. Okay, what are they? Subspace, climate modeling. Okay, they're all overwhelming, which is a little scary. We kind of need to... hurry up here. We do need to eliminate the eliminators. Boozian provisions. I mean, this is our other neighbor. Now, I'm not sure why we're not maybe building a spy network. 'Cause these are the two you kind of gotta focus on, to be honest. Not sure what I'm sitting on. Yeah, okay, allows assimilation. Yeah, let's maybe go with the traits. Edict fund stability. We don't need any of that. Yeah, let's go with
The
genotype
spirits have
regeneration.
granted us new wisdom. Blocker cleared.
Research complete. Hyperlane breach point. We have identified the existence of points in space where a ship expends less energy to breach their way into a hyperlane. This will lead to a new generation of hyperdrives. Boom. Could go with cold fusion. Could go with better lasers. Could go with better shields. Kind of need research on alternatives +1. I actually quite like this idea because we're not going to get a lot of research really.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, research complete. Faculty of Archaeo Studies. This new field of studies focuses on the practical applications of ancient artifacts. We are far from being the first galactic civilization to tread these stars. With a bit of work, their legacies could secure our future. Okay. Ooh, targeted gene expressions, of course, we want that. Vocational genomics trait. Allows us to add vocational genomics to organic species through species modification and vocational editing. Vocational traits can be done. Yes, yes, we do. It's a rare tech, so we want it. We do want it. Now, we could also give Forzak, so we did have this here. Research, okay, so this is energy produced per technicians. Yeah, we need more technicians on this planet for sure. Yeah, here's the civilian industry. Go ahead and, I guess, get these civilian things out here. We'll need to cover that with more minerals, however. Well, we clearly have jobs here, so let's go ahead and just go full civilian industry. That this is Rorzak, so this is the one tucked away here. We already have a lot of credits.
System survey complete.
On the other hand, and we should also, by the way, auto-designated. Now let's make this into a generator world. Generator district, build speed, resources produced from technicians. It's 25%. Yeah, this will be our generator world. What do we got here? Pops declining, that Hicks and Prime. Urban world. Pops are declining. Why? Because we don't have any housing. Go ahead and build that up. Can't have that. How much housing does that give us? Plus 1,000. Yeah, that should be enough. Sorry, that was my bad. We do have 3 of these here, which really shouldn't be here, to be honest. Because it's a heavy industry. You know what? I'm going to actually replace these with mining districts. Because this shouldn't even be here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and that. We have minerals to play around. The agri world here, we do need food processing to unlock the specialization. Otherwise, we do have still unemployed pops on here. Go ahead and just go full agri world. Right. And yes, we'll confirm that explicitly. Chariot 2 is an industrial world. To be perfectly honest, also not really necessary. Instead, we probably want really mining districts on here. Probably even these food I would replace with places with a couple of city districts. I don't think we need that.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, I don't think we want any embassies. You know what we really should pick? We should pick a government stance. Not expansionist, but isolationist. Monthly unity of the weight diplomatic agreement, upkeep, governing ethics, border friction, external recruitable leaders per class. -2. I mean, I think we just want to be left alone, to be honest. We have received a communique from the previously unknown spacefaring empire that calls themselves the Chosen. They claim to have learned of our existence through listening on our communications from another empire we are in contact with. Interesting. Purity Order, fanatical purifiers. Quake and fear, alien scum, for your doom approaches. The Chosen will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten Xeno civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Militaria Prime shall burn. You walk the path of heresy, alien scum. Yeah, so we get more unity, less diplomatic weight. We don't really want... Let's go isolationist. We don't really want to engage with anyone, but look at these guys. That's very interesting. Are they going over like into here? Or are they just completely contained in there? Very interesting. Right now, pause. Military Prime sector and Frontier sector. Minus 10,000, get some trade. I mean, this is very inefficient. But, yeah, it's been a while, I guess, since I played, but...
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Fine, let's go with that for now. Spaceborne creatures. This and that. It's fine, we can speed this up. The agri world. Yeah, we got enough jobs, surely. Yeah, we got plenty. Actually, we need more population. Oh, everyone's still taken up. That's fine. Let's just get another couple in here. See what specializations are. Let's just do this slowly. Society, research, engineering, research, spiritual enclave. Planetary defense, commercial nexus, generator support, farming support. Farming support. Per district, trader jobs plus 50, resource produced from farmers plus 20%, upkeep for farmers, trade upkeep for farmers plus 0.67. Traders turn consumer goods into trade, approximate job production per district, 5 trade. Let's try this. Farming support. So full agriculture here. That will kind of free us up from having food on any other planets, and it's nicely tucked away, so it'd be the last one that will be invaded. So I think it's quite nice and thematic that this is the one that would have all the food. Yeah, so that will be Joroki 1. Yeah, we've cleared everything on here. This one, it would be nice to have our first citadel. Artillery focus was scout. Let's go scout for now. Oh, the Chosen. Oh, they're also out here. There's the Exterminators and the Chosen were right next to each other. I think the Chosen are about to get eliminated by the Eliminators here. Hyper Relay. Oh, they're gonna like... Well, it's fine. It's always we can just take it as soon as a war happens, let's say. Well, let's see. Getting very good amounts of unity. Yeah. So we'll be able to complete purity. Adopting all purity traditions grants the following. Allows adoption of purity authorities. Medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Thing is, do we even have any? For example, medical. Yeah, we do. So gene clinics right now. Genomic researchers. Genomic researchers. Right, hang on. We need to vote. Do we really care? Form Galactic Council? No, we're against it. Oh, let's see. Genomic medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. They're already converted, aren't they? Finisher
Incoming transmission.
Line. Voltaria Prime Frontier Spirit or Cartographer. As Counselor. Colony shipbuilding speed, terraforming, clear blocker. Let's go with that one. have a look what I've actually here. Let's set this up to actually do the anomalies in order of increasing difficulty. That. Oh, huge penalties, huge penalties. We really need to catch up before we colonize anything else. What we're doing. Okay, so we've built all of this. We got okay, that's it. So there's no buildings in this. That's interesting. So per district, we get traders here. Resources produced from farmers generally are plus 20%. Upkeep of traders, upkeep per 100 farmers is 67 trade. Okay, let's go ahead and complete exemplary genetics. We will cultivate unparalleled genetic standards, ensuring our superiority. Lots of modification points, cheaper to alter. Can alter even pop appearance. Boom. Okay. Purity, government reformation. Our species stands on the edge of its next grand frontier. We must now make a choice. Will we embrace our destiny, purifying our genetic lineage to elevate our civilization to new heights of genetic excellence, or will we retain the lessons of our past and continue in our current unrefined form? Embrace purity and advance to new heights. Changes authority, nucleic judiciary. This government wields genetic and biometric data as tools of preemptive justice, scrutinizing every citizen's genetic code for criminal predispositions. By intervening before transgression, it ensures order through meticulous oversight. True justice is not reactive, but preventative, safeguarding society by eliminating crime at its root. Dictatorial election upon ruler death to select a new ruler. Empire effects, pop effects from species genetic perfection. Society research reduced per 100 pops, plus or minus 25. Species genetic perfection. Authorities that have embraced purity have scaling effects and modifiers that apply to their organic pops and leaders. Increased by trait points spent on positive species traits. Reduced by traits gained from negative species traits. Okay, let's play around with this. Organic leaders gain the genetic purist trait. Genetic purist effects from species genetic perfection. Again, planetary crime, sector crime, planetary stability. Oh, we don't need to change our ways. Hang on. Let's just keep nucleic judiciary. So ruler, empire effects per skill level, pop amenities used minus 2%, edict fund plus 2. No, sorry. Okay, let me just. So right now we're high shield. We're in guardianship. Yeah, so it's the same as that. Rather, sorry, we need to click here. We're a defense union right now. This government unites people in its common cause of protection against external threats. What does that really give us? Not much. Okay, let's go embrace purity and advance to new heights. Boom. Nucleic judiciary. Okay, so now everyone's genes are known. Okay, how peculiar. Latent psionic powers have begun to manifest in Yarrow Reach and Starcorp. God, everyone's gone. That's pretty terrible, guys. Lost amoeba. The Cortex has located the source of the movement in the upper atmosphere of Birkenmar 4. Surprisingly, there was no ship hidden in the clouds, but rather a young space amoeba, its mother nowhere to be seen. There is no way of knowing how this juvenile was separated from its mother or others of its kind, but one thing is certain, it appears to have imprinted on the Cortex. As the crew completed their survey of Birkenmar 4, they found that the amoeba was following them. It has proven difficult to shake, and Sash Nafilvan has taken quite a shine to the youngster's determination. Our science officer suggests allowing its juvenile to follow the vessel. Certainly we may learn more about space amoebas in the process. We can certainly study it, order a dissection.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, so let's do a dissection.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Base of Neighbour dissection. Have a fleet of at least 90 fleet power in orbit. Really? Fine, I don't want to really bother with... Let's just take this. And get over there. Research alternatives +1. Done, okay. United Field Theory, Quantum... Hang on. Relations Annex. Oh, that's again the building. Specialization Energy Research Support. Okay, that's kind of that district. We don't need that. Research station output, maybe. Maybe larger ships, cold fusion power. Well, that's guaranteed, so let's go with 0G laboratories. 12 months. Let's just kind of review our worlds. Here, yeah, we're doing very well. We just need food processing. To be honest, we could do even better. Because we could do 2 farming supports. Which is
Council
interesting.
agenda ready.
Physics research. Research archives. Archives is just like a bit of research, isn't it? Evolving society. Nice. That extra unity is very biomorphosis. Granular acclimation. 25. Fine, let's get it. Well, what do we specialize this thing in, guys? I think let's try and going just farming support so that we have like more than enough food. This is just like full. Yeah, I guess this is just kind of full on food. In Sanctuary. Singing planet. What we first assumed to be a deliberate attempt at communication has turned out to be an unusual but naturally occurring phenomenon. The magnetic waves produced by the planet, given proper handling and editing, may sound a bit like talking or even singing, but they are in no way created by a thinking being. Some of our scientists, however, find it quite catchy. It might be possible to make use of this phenomenon, possibly by hosting artists or VIPs at a station created solely to catch these signals and play them as relaxing music. Fascinating. Paragon. Okay. Relic acquisition leader traits. God, there's another official governing Hickson Prime. Well, if he was... Well, let's do him industrialist, pop resource output, pop amenities usage. Put him here, but to be really honest,
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
would probably be better used here instead of governing that thing. Okay, targeted gene expression, stricter control of RNA and protein production at on the cellular level. Okay, hang on, let's just click new. Let's remove the blockers. Really need to get this done. That toxic kelp. The source of the deep sea electrical currents of Farragon 5 has been identified by Sashna Filvan. The ocean floor is home to a complex species of cold water coral with electrogenetic capabilities. This species uses specialized organelles to generate current to lure microorganisms as both a means of sustenance and communication. Our survey probes are acting as a stimulant for the coral, which reacts by increasing its electrical output whenever we change the transmission frequency. By carefully modulating our interactions with this deep water species, we can increase the planet's energy output without disrupting the delicate ecosystem. Okay, fascinating.
Incoming transmission.
We don't want that. We do not want that. Now let's have a look here. So farming, we got 2 farming supports here. Look at this, we just got farmers, upkeep. They obviously consume some food themselves. They consume some trade. Consume a little bit of consumer goods. Unlocks their workers, right? Otherwise, we have traders on here. We have genomic researchers. They give us kind of pop growth here. Amenities, we have priests. We have enforcers, but we don't really need them, right? Yeah, there isn't really any crime on here. Displaced travelers. We have identified the source of distress signal on Farragon's system as a heavily damaged but still functioning mercantile vessel. Occupants claim they have knocked a great distance off course by the particle storm. The storm has also burnt out their engines, leaving the ship and its contents stranded in our space. They are willing to part with a portion of their cargo if we can help. Agree to help them. Unity, their cargo met as well. Wish them luck. Fine. We're gonna help them. Get them out of our system. Agree. Farming support here, but what else? Planetary system. We got temple. We got genomic research facility. What else could we build on here, guys? Field dynamics. We don't need anything. Faculty of Archaeo Studies. Data-driven theorem. Job efficiency for research jobs. Clone vats. Yeah, we can build clone vats.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Go ahead and do that. So just get the pops up on here. Alloy reclamation plant. Alloy forges. Clone vats. Monthly organic pop growth plus 1.5. Hang on, sorry. Standard. Yeah, so yeah, 25% faster to build. Yeah, a bit of upkeep is going to cost us in terms of food, but that's fine. Let's just get our pops up, right? Polo theaters, hydroponics farms, luxury residences, metals workshop, medical center. Again, get our pop speed up. Let's just jobs we need. Psionic suppressor here. Priest's job plus 200. Psionic ore intensity daily reduction in the system -5. Priests turn consumer goods into unity and amenities. But there is no psionic like influence here. Don't really know what that's about. By stronghold. And another temple. Xenobiological lab. But we could do a stronghold here, guys, just for a bit of stability, naval capacity, unity, and another temple maybe. Yeah, a stronghold and a temple. 2 temples, or hang on, stronghold. And what else realistic? There's no research here. We do want to protect this system because we don't want people to just land on it. It's either medical center. I mean, maybe a hollow theater. Let's leave one building on here. But definitely clone vats. Prozac, the generator world. We actually do need the clone vats, like kind of everywhere. Put that in here. We do have generator support here. We got civilian industry. Let's go ahead and get energy grid. Resources produced from technicians plus 20%. That, because yeah, we got plenty of these here. Specialization available. We can go generator support here. Just a bonkers amount of energy. And clone vats, energy grids. So just build that up. We're gonna have more technicians. Or max generated districts plus 2. Or resource silos. No, we don't want the silos. Sure, technician jobs. So we gotta get 200 jobs from lists, or we get housing and 400 jobs. Right. Technicians produce energy credits and yeah. So then I guess we go conductive works complex for max generated districts, right? And then here. Oh, it's only one of those we can build. Okay. And then we get technician jobs plus 200 on top of that. And then we can just keep lots of generators. That's pretty insane. That's going to give us a lot. So Frozak will be our generator world. And sorry, Jirok is actually this one. This is our agri world here. It's fine. I mean, they are protected. They are right on the edge here. So that's kind of okay, I think. Chariot 2 is our industrial world, so we do need mineral purification to unlock the specialization here. 30,000 is our limit, to be honest, guys, but you know what we need to do? We need to combine these fleets? Or is that like kind of the maximum? We need to establish that enclave there. Alright, wait, hang on. That project was gone, is it? Base Amoeba. Okay, where's our projects? Oh. Okay, where's that fleet we have here? Alright, hang on. Oh, that fleet's gone. Oh, because it's traveling around this thing. Okay. Attacking, no. Oh, but how can we be in orbit of this thing? Oh, damn. How can we... Is it like following our science ship? Okay, let's have a look. But yeah, we should spend some of these alloys, to be honest. I'm not playing this perfectly, guys, that's for sure. But let's take, let's say, these destroyers. I mean, I just don't want to get like attacked immediately after we do this. Let's maybe... Oh, we need to spend those alloys on something at the same time. Convert into a Mindwarden enclave, of which we can build 3. Well, we can't merge these. Why is that? 110. And these are 40. Okay, so we can just need to like maybe split this. And we get this. We deselect this. Select this. Right, that's 100. Fine, that should be enough. Blocked supervolcano. After further study of the extreme seismic tension on Stellaris 1, we have discovered that the colossal supervolcano has become blocked by a partial upper cone collapse. Vast reserves of magma have filled all available underground chambers and are exerting immense upward pressure against the blockage in the main vent. The collapsed material is currently holding the magma in place, but it is impossible to predict how long this delicate equilibrium will last. The trapped molten rock is exceptionally rich in rare metals and complex mineral compounds. Sashna Filvan believes we can harvest these resources safely by facilitating a controlled eruption. The geothermal could use unblock the vent.
Situation log updated.
Hang on. Let's research. And unlock that. Then let's take this fleet. First shield warden. Let's go over here and create that enclave that we wanted.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Actually, I don't know. Is it gonna give up the system, guys? Do we know? Let's give him here. If it gives up the system, it gives up the system, so be it. So, oh, we actually researched a lot here. Okay, we got the ocean ecology management done. Let's also clear these dense jungle, because these things are really annoying me. We also researched station output, basic cloaking fields. That would be nice, but let's get the listening posts done and sensors. Ooh, mega eruption.
Special project complete.
Boom. By boring a series of artificial shafts at various points in the outer cone of Stellaris 1's supervolcano, we weakened the structure until it was no longer able to contain the massive accumulation of magma below. Once the tipping point was reached, the results were spectacular. The volcano's upper section was obliterated entirely as highly pressured molten rock exploded upward. We directed the overflowing lava into carefully prepared channels where it will be harvested by specialized mining equipment. Ooh, deep coal mining. Okay. Let's blow this down, maybe. Hang on. So can we just... Where are you going? I think we're going here, so let's follow with our fleet. This commander. Unyielding, resilient, void hunter. Very interesting. Scientist Sashna Telkin. Excavator or antiquarian? Let's go excavator. Guys, actually we're just up on the hour, guys. Sorry, a lot of things happening. Things are going slowly, but that's just how I play, and I like to read everything carefully consider everything. Sorry, we actually have an Ascension perk as well. Wow, there's a lot going on. Let's leave that to the next episode, though. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's a bit of a shame we didn't pick Purity, but that's fine. I think we can still get on with this and see. We might just get taken over, to be honest. All these psionics just kind of completely exterminate us. I think that's very likely to happen at this point. Anyway, though, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.